Good evening guys, and welcome back to the Lunar Eclipse. You may be wondering why I'm starting off on the past, but we'll get to that later. But first, we need to talk about mindset and anger issues. Because in this game it shows really well how when you're ragey, you're not gonna win a game. You're just not. When you're agitated, you should just take half an hour break, take a shower, and not do this. Because, especially against me, you don't want to do this, it's not gonna make you feel better. If so, it's gonna make you feel worse. Because I like to taunt people like this. Like here, just very calmly ask David Kim. Damn, no skills, no, so imba. No offense. And this, well, you may think, oh no, it shouldn't be that much of a difference, I still play like I play. It makes such a huge difference. I know from my own experience that when I get agitated with something, like when I get 2 racks, like 3 games in a row, and I get really pissed off when playing against Terran, I'm not gonna play good at all. Even against a player I should have beaten easily, I lose horribly. Right, scouting pattern. Both our scouting patterns are completely wrong because horizontal spawns are not possible. I only found out after this game, of course. Which is strange because this game was only played a few days ago and I've played on this map plenty of times. But besides that, this scout for him is a huge benefit for me. My build here is going to be 3 hatch before pool, and that relies on 2 things. Not getting cannon rushed, thus against gateway first or nexus first, it's great. And next, not getting scouted early, because if it's scouted early, they can instantly throw down 2 more gateways and pressure it with zealots all day long. And he sees my overlord here, which is a bit of a misread of him, because this was my scouting overlord, and he thinks, oh, here's an overlord, this must be where he is. So it takes even more time scouting here. My 3rd hatchery is down, my pool's gonna get down pretty soon, right here. And my opponent has taken gas. He's already at 75 gas. Which is really strange because he doesn't have a cybernetic score yet. It's not even building. He's building a zealot, moving it across the map to my base to pressure a bit, and now it goes for Nexus. But he has gas. So I don't know why you would do this. I don't play Protoss. I barely know anything about how to play Protoss, so I'm not gonna judge his build. But it seems a bit odd to me. Only now he's going to put down his cyber core. The probe finds my base, but sadly does not find my 3rd base. Which again leaves him so much in the dark, because my hatch is finished now. I can make lings. I can do all the things to defend this. And he's still on 1 gateway. So he's not gonna do anything about this anytime soon. My lings are coming out. This zealot was chasing my drone, so I morphed in a spine crawler. Kill the probe. Cancel the spine crawler because apparently a zealot can outdamage building of spine crawler. A spore crawler would be more useful there because I believe it has more health in total. And thus the increase in health goes faster, or it has a shorter build time, something like that. And now he's finally spending his gas with Stargate. And against 3 hatch before pool, Stargate can very well work. But I've seen, well, I've had worse luck against people who went like 4 gate pressure, zealots and stalkers. Primarily zealots, like +1 zealots wreck me, at least, with this build. Some really good players can hold it off with a lot of queens and lings, But I'm not that good. I move in with my links. Get four probes for only 5 links. Not counting the one that I lost in my own base. And an oracle's coming out. I have no idea about this. I have a roach warren. I'm getting speed, getting drones. I'm preparing for gateway pressure, because usually that's what I get with this build. So this oracle will come completely unexpected and it will do quite a lot of damage. As you can see, it's already moving out. And only now is an overlord attempting to go into his base to scout this. It's already halfway across the map. I'm building spike crawlers. Again, I'm expecting gateway pressure. And when the oracle moves in, shit's gonna die. This probe is coming around here to build a proxy pylon. All standard stuff. Building more gateways, making some semblance of a wall off. And yeah, there go a few drones. But with 3 hatcheries, it doesn't really matter that much to lose 10 drones. Look at the unit stat. I'm still ahead in drones. He killed 10 of them. And that's pretty significant. My overlord still scouting around, seeing the robo facility, seeing the upgrades. Only now he's getting +1. He's still mining way more gas than he's spending. And he's getting even more gas, because, you know, why not? Why would you get more gas? Here comes the pylon. It's pretty interesting, because honestly I got fairly lucky with this. This one drone is a hero. It showed me this warping in, which ticked me off of here being, you know, a pylon and units being warped in. So move in with my links, kill the zealot, kill the probe, and sadly then have to move out before I can kill the pylon, because the oracle kills links like it's nobody's business. It's warping in more zealots. But here, this is not nearly enough to break my defense. I have 2 spine crawlers, 2 queens already, bringing down the 3rd queen. He kills 2 drones with his oracles, walks into a bunch of queens, walks into spine crawlers. And that did not really that much. But if you think about it, this could have done a lot of damage. If he'd committed more to this, he could have killed these spine crawlers. He could have broken through. And possibly not with the roaches there. Definitely not with this many, but if he did this earlier, with more zealots, he could have done quite a lot of damage. He could have wrecked all these drones, killed a couple of queens, and Bob's your uncle. I'm going for Spire, while he's going for Robo Bay. Spire, I'm gonna admit, I'm addicted to Mutalisks. I love them to death. They have my macro drop to 0 when I'm using them, but they're just so awesome. Sorry, fanboying too much. Well, there's more gateways coming up. Not even. There should have been more gateways coming up. And then there's this. And this is part of the reason why you should get into the right mindset, because this can happen when you're agitated. This is 15 probes on gas. During that attack here, he just selected all his probes, put them on gas, and left them there. They stay here for the entire game, which is 15 workers. That's 12 workers that are doing nothing. That's so much income. He's scouting with Phoenix. And again, his scouting barely misses the important parts every time. That's, you know, that's not to his fault. But it's so quite sad, even as the player playing against him. Because he's trying a War Prism, which is so annoying. Can be worked out so well. And it does nothing because, well, this Overlord spotted it. I've broken down the rocks, going for a fourth, and he's moving out. One Colossus, Stalkers, Sentries, can be pretty powerful. Place them here, the Colossus will burn down this mineral line like it's nobody's business. Sentries can force field off this area and they can walk around back to their base. It's pretty good. But I find it, again, and my Mutas pick off the Colossus before it can do anything. That did lose me 3 Mutalisks though. But I think that was a really effective trade for me. Because that Colossus meant so much in this attack. And now the other engagements, he throws down 2 force fields. And I have to go back to building roaches. He has 1-1 upgrades, I have no upgrades because I'm going Mutas as my primary attack path and roaches just for the sake of it. But even with the roaches, he could have done some damage there. And he goes back. He goes back home, has his nexus up, goes back home, and leaves me on 4 bases. Which means I'm really far ahead. Phoenix come out. This, you know, if you don't expect Mutalist to arrive in your base, and he wasn't paying attention, you lose a couple of Phoenix, that happens. Now the Stalkers come back in, and I have to move out. And if we go back, Probes is still there. He's getting 3rd. I should be saturating my 4th right about now. Should be starting to saturate my 4th, get my language straight. +2 flyer weapons. Corruptors to zone out the Phoenix. And I'm looking for this pylon, because it's been annoying for too long. Here it is, find it with my roaches. And what's he building? Another War Prism. It's good. Harassment is very good against War Prism Harass is very good against Zerg. But I do have Muta, so he has to be careful for that. He has another Colossus. He's building even more Colossi. He's getting Blink. Blink, he should have gotten this sooner, because Blink against Mutalisks is really powerful. Like, focus only on the attack upgrades, and Blink right on the Mutas, they will melt. Here an engagement with Phoenix. I'm gonna kill the 2 pylons to lock down 2 gateways and the Stargate. So now I can't really make more Phoenix. I find the War Prism, move in with my roaches, snipe off the Colossus, and here types GG. However, this is not the end of the game. And more of the rage, well, not really rage, but of the wrong mindset. He went into this game with the mindset, alright, Zerg is OP and I'm going to lose. At that point you're probably right. I killed a few of these probes. And basically that GG would have sufficed if he left there. It would have been the end of the game. There's no way he could have come back from that attack. And more of that mindset. I don't understand. If you go into a game thinking you're going to lose, you are going to lose. If you're going into a game too certain you're going to win, you're also probably going to lose. Just go into a game thinking, I want to play this and I want to play it in this manner. And then you can either win or lose, but don't be too focused on the result of the game and more on the... Well, it's a bit cliche, but it isn't the destination that counts, it's a journey. Just like here, it isn't the result of the game that counts, it is the way you played it. And even if you lost the game, if you played well, it's better than having, well, forfeited a game before you even started it. But that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, again, give some feedback on it. Write all kinds of shenanigans in comments. And I will see you guys next time.